Barcelona may have walked away with a convincing 4-1 win, but the real story after the final whistle was Robert Lewandowski's injury. Late in the game, in the 88th minute, the Polish striker collided heavily with a Villarreal player and immediately looked uncomfortable. It didn't seem like a normal knock. Still, in classic Lewandowski fashion, he stayed on the pitch. Not only that, he pushed through the pain and found the net in stoppage time, putting the finishing touch on the victory. It was the kind of moment that shows his mentality and leadership. However, the celebrations didn't last long. Post-match scans confirmed a fracture in his left eye socket. Barcelona released a statement confirming he will miss Tuesday's Copa del Rey semi-final clash against Atletico Madrid, though they stopped short of giving a clear timeline for his return. That uncertainty is what makes this situation worrying. Lewandowski isn't just another attacker in the squad. He's the reference point in the final third. He holds up play, occupies defenders, creates space for others, and, of course, delivers goals in key moments. Barcelona are currently leading LaLiga with 64 points, just 4 ahead of Real Madrid, and the margin for error is slim. With decisive league matches coming up and a crucial cup semi-final against Atletico, losing your most experienced forward at this stage could shift the momentum of the season. The big question now is whether this will be a short-term absence or something that forces tactical adjustments for weeks. After the match, Hansi Flick tried to focus on the positives. He said the team needed this kind of performance and confidence boost, especially after recent matches where the finishing touch was missing. He admitted Barcelona could have scored even more, but he was pleased with the intensity and structure. Flick emphasized how important it is to immediately win the ball back after losing possession, explaining that without that aggression and dynamism, the team will suffer. It's clear he wants Barcelona to be proactive, not just dominant with the ball, but relentless without it. There was also a heated exchange on the touchline between Flick and Villarreal manager Marcelino. Emotions ran high during the game, particularly around moments when the ball was kicked out of play. Flick later explained that he expected a certain level of sportsmanship in those situations and admitted that it was simply a tense, emotional moment. He even acknowledged that the yellow card he received was deserved. By the end of the match, the situation had cooled down, but it showed just how intense and competitive the atmosphere was. Away from the pitch, Barcelona's strategy continues to balance sporting ambition with financial reality. Reports suggest the club would be open to offers in the region of 25 million euros for Bardghji, who was signed for just 2.5 million euros. If that move happens, it would represent a tenfold return on investment, exactly the kind of smart business the club needs in its current economic situation. The idea is simple. Identify young talent early, develop them, and either integrate them into the first team or create significant market value. Bardghji has shown flashes of quality, and with interest reportedly growing, the summer could be decisive for his future. At the same time, Barcelona continue to invest in youth. The club officially announced the signing of winger Alex Gonzalez from CF Dam. The 19-year-old, who has scored 12 goals this season, joins the Juvenile A setup and is seen as another exciting addition to La Masia. He's described as quick, direct, and fearless in one-on-one situations, traits that fit perfectly with Barcelona's attacking philosophy. It's another reminder that while the first team fights for titles now, the club is constantly preparing the next generation. So, while the scoreline against Villarreal was convincing, the bigger picture is more complex. Barcelona are leading the league, competing for silverware, managing tense moments on the sidelines, planning potential transfer profits, and developing future stars, all while waiting anxiously for updates on Lewandowski's recovery. The coming weeks could define their season.